日立。
このビデオって絵が汚い。
そうじゃないビデオ。
SVHS より美しい。ビデオはアナログからデジタルへ。日立デジタルビデオ誕生。
埋まっていくのかしら。
Here, the future.
日立。
Hello everybody and welcome to Cinema Cinema Cinema。 今週もハリウッドのホットな最新情報をたっぷりお届けします。 OK, here we go。 今週はメリル・ストリープの最新作からスタート。音楽教師に扮してハーレムの子供たちにバイオリンを教えます。 Music of the Heart。 続いてはジョン・キューザック主演のヘンテココメディ。秘密の通路の行き着く先は映画スターの脳みその中。 Being ジョン・マルコビッチ。そしてロケーションリポートのコーナーにはハリソン・フォード主演のロマンティックミステリーが登場。日本では12月に公開の予定、ランダムハーツ。トップ10フィルムのカウントダウンももちろんあります。今週も最後まで目が離せないシネマシネマシネマ。
This week's preview。 まずの登場は A heartwarming story Music of the Heart。
Yo, what you doing, man? You trying to kill me? What? Boom! Welcome to East Harlem.
I think I know these students. Their attention span doesn't go past do, re, mi. You know, maybe on a good day I can get them to fa.
I think you're underestimating them. Any child can learn to play the violin. Okay, that's enough. Thank you. You stunk.
メリル・ストリープ扮する音楽教師。離婚したばかりの彼女がハーレムへ。
Who wants to be kicked out of my class? Why?
The violin's for wimps.
You didn't give me a good enough reason, so you're staying.
I'm proud of you.
Thanks, Brian. Out of 50 kids, maybe 6 are listening to me at all.
Hey, Monday, didn't you say no one was listening to you?
Yeah.
So, look at the progress.
Lucy, do you like it when people snap their fingers when you talk?
Yeah.
You are a little too harsh.
Stop, stop, stop! That sounds terrible!
But I'm sure you might be able to soften your comments.
Well, that was not so bad.
Roberta, why are you acting like that?
Well, don't you want a nice teacher?
I already got nice teachers. You added some variety.
最初は嫌われていた先生がやがて人気者になった頃、悪いニュースが舞い込みます。予算削減のために音楽の授業が打ち切られるかもしれないのです。
Isabel Vasquez, second grade.
Why are you being so nice to me?
Ulterior motives. I want my daughter in your class next year.
What's the matter?
We heard you got fired. They don't want music anymore.
They slashed the budget.
I see. After 10 years, after 1,400 kids have learned the violin.
You think I haven't noticed what you've done for these kids?
監督はスクリームのウェス・クレイヴン。ホラーの巨匠が初めて手掛けた感動のストーリーです。
Some think that music isn't important for our kids, but they are wrong, and they're gonna get a big fight.
出演はメリル・ストリープの他にエイデン・クイン、アンジェラ・バセット、グロリア・エステファン。豪華な顔合わせで送ります。
I would like you all to play from your heart. Play like I know you can play. Just play from here.
次はなんだか奇妙なニューコメディー The Next Preview。 ミクロの決死剣のおふざけバージョン。しがない会社員が有名スターの頭の中に入り込みます。 Being ジョン・マルコビッチ。
7.5, right?
Yeah. Thank you.
Welcome to the 7.5 floor of the Merton Plummer Building.
My name is Craig Schwartz, and I have an interview with Dr. Lester.
Please have a seat, Mr. Juarez.
My name is Schwartz.
My name is Schwartz.
Which of these 2 letters comes first, this one or this one?
The symbol on the left is not a letter, sir?
Damn, you're good.
ジョン・キューザック扮する書類の整理係が不思議な通路を発見します。通路を抜けるとなんとそこはジョン・マルコビッチの頭の中。
I think that maybe we should just wait and see if this job thing pays off. There's a tiny door in my office, Maxine, and it takes you inside John Malkovich.
There's no such thing as a hole into somebody's brain.
Yes, there is. You see the world through John Malkovich's eyes? Yes! And then after about 15 minutes...
That's not me. I didn't say that.
You're spit out into a ditch on the side of the New Jersey Turnpike.
It was amazing. Where the hell are we? We're Malkovich's subconscious. Do you think that it's kind of weird that John Malkovich has a portal? I mean, do you think that it might have some sort of significance?
What is going on? Huh?
I discovered that portal.
It's my head!
共演はキャメロン・ディアスにキャサリン・キーナー、そしてもちろんジョン・マルコビッチ。監督はこれまでミュージックビデオやコマーシャルを手掛けてきたスパイク・ジョーンズが務めます。
Malkovich! Malkovich!
Hey, Malkovich, be fast!
And now it's time for location report. Let's go on location with a love mystery, Random Hearts. ハリソン・フォード扮する警察の内務捜査官。彼の妻が不倫旅行中に事故で死亡します。その相手はキャサリン・スコット・トーマス演じる下院議員の夫。独自に事故を調査するフォードはやがてトーマスと恋に落ちます。
Are you investigating something?
They were sitting together, 3A and B. Your husband, my wife. Do you know that?
You're rolling. Speed. Action.
He's a complicated character. He's an internal affairs investigator. He should know what's going on around him. He should be aware of the fact that his wife is lying to him. What mechanism prevented him from understanding what was going on around him?
He led a happy life with this woman and had no sense that she was betraying him. His pride as a cop is hurt badly by that. And so he goes after this the way he'd go after a criminal.
I think Dutch is the kind of guy that needs to have the answers. He needs to have closure. And then, only then, can he really, honestly begin to grieve.
She's never met anybody like him. This man is obviously very honest and brutally honest.
I try and go back in my head. What's the last thing you remember about you and your husband that you know is true? I gotta find out how far back I have to go to do that.
Everything that's happened to him from the moment that affair started on is in some way a lie. He can't trust it.
He needs to go sort back through his recent history and find out when it started, know how they met. These are the needs of a policeman trying to make sense of something.
You don't want to know how it started? You don't want to know how long it was going on? You don't want to know what their plans were? You don't want to know anything.
What she thought about when she thought about me. I'd like to know that. She's yearning for something that she'll never be able to have, which is the truth. She's been betrayed.
At some point, she realizes that he is going to intrude on her life, no matter what she says, and that terrifies her.
Look, if they find out about your wife, it's gossip. If they find out about my husband, it's in the newspapers.
They're primed for something to happen because they're both so hurt. There's a sexuality that's on their mind all the way through it. And it sort of erupts. There's a lot of rage that turns into passion.
But Dutch needs the answers. And this failure to have seen what was going on in his own house disquiets him so that he begins to make mistakes at work.
George! Take it outside! Get off me! Get off me! Get off me!
And it brings him into conflict with his partner.
You can't go around beating up suspects. You're suspended, Dutch. There's gonna be a trial, boy. You assaulted a man. You can lose your job.
He finds a key.
This was in her desk at work.
And he wants to find the door that it fits because he believes that's where they were meeting.
Did you see one like this?
No. You want to know why, and there is no why.
There's got to be something, some sign of something.
You'll never find what you're looking for.
I think it's a Harrison Ford nobody's ever seen before.
If you quit, they win. And the crash got us all. Don't let them do that. I've never seen a story like this. I've never seen a relationship between two characters develop like this. I was wondering if you'd come.
There's so many reasons I might be doing this.
Listen, this ain't gonna be some nice selection. Whatever you don't want to see in the paper, surely gonna find it.
This is a really deeply emotional and very provocative love story.
Could you characterize your relationship with the sergeant?
Nobody knows who I am anymore.
I know who you are.
さあ続いては全米トップ10フィルムのカウントダウン。今週ランダムハーツは県外にダウン。
Honey, you got a spot. Head up.
Kicking off the countdown at 10 is a blockbuster film, The Sixth Sense. 先週より2ランクのダウンです。亡霊が見えることに怯える少年。そんな息子を理解しようと努力する母親にベルベットゴールドバインのトニ・コレットが扮します。
Something you're looking for, baby?
Pop-Tarts?
They're right here.
Oh. What are you thinking, Mama?
Lots of things.
Anything bad about me?
Hey, look at my face. I was not thinking something bad about you. Got it?
Got it.
先週の4位から9位にダウンしたのは3 Kings。3人の兵士が偶然見つけた宝の地図をもとに金塊を探しに出かけます。でもお宝はそう簡単には手に入りません。出演はジョージ・クルーニー、マーク・ウォールバーグ、そしてアイス・キューブ。
Champagne, music, Amy in a kimono. I swear if you weren't gay, Oscar, I'd have to kill you. Gay?
New at 8 is 3 to Tango。 ゲイだと誤解される主人公にマシュー・ペリー。彼はワウワウで放送中の人気ドラマフレンズでも活躍中です。そのペリー君と三角関係になっちゃうのがネイブ・キャンベル and Dylan McDermott。
Garter belts and push-up bras and high heels. This must be so boring for you.
No, I mean, it's not that boring. Would someone like to tell me what Amy is doing talking to my wife?
You made your big gay bed, and you must now slumber gaily in it.
You're okay company as long as you're not beating the hell out of me.
Have you ever kissed a woman before?
Not the right one.
Bad, Sheriff. I work with bats.
続いて7位もニューフェイス。アニマルホラーバッツ。遺伝子操作されたコウモリが血に飢えて人を襲います。コウモリの研究者にスターシップトゥルーパーズのディナ・メイヤー、そして保安官にルー・ダイヤモンド・フィリップス。
Slipping one spot to 6 is American Beauty. 一見すると幸せな家族の夕食風景。しかしその実態は結構悲惨で、お父さん一人が空回り。Starring Kevin Spacey, Annette Bening, and Thora Birch.
So, Janie, how was school?
It was okay.
Just okay?
No, Dad. It was spectacular.
Well, you want to know how things went at my job today? They've hired this efficiency expert, this really friendly guy named Brad. How perfect is that? And he's basically there to make it seem like they're justified in firing somebody because they couldn't just come right out and say that, could they? No, that would just be too honest. And so they've asked us. You couldn't possibly care less, could you?
Well, what do you expect? You can't all of a sudden be my best friend just because you had a bad day. I mean, hello. You've barely even spoken to me for months.
Oh, what? Your Mother of the Year?
5位は先週より2ランクダウン。ブルース・ウィリス、ミシェル・ファイファー主演のストーリー・オブ・アース。愛が冷めかけた夫婦が新婚当時の情熱を取り戻そうとイタリア旅行に出かけます。だけど冷えた愛情を温め直すのは結構大変なんですよね。
How you doing? 2 Italian ices, please.
Honey, you don't have to say Italian. We're here, they know.
So what are you saying? That if I'm in Belgium and I order a Belgian waffle, I just say waffle?
Yes, just like if you were in Ireland and you wanted a bowl of Irish stew, you'd just say stew.
Or, you know, if you're in China and you want some Chinese food, you just say, hey, bring on the food.
We couldn't help but overhear your delightful repartee. We're the Kirbys from Cleveland. And you are?
The Mansons.
From Spawn Ranch.
Oh, That's a good one. That's a good one.
I was good at my job. There were periods when my hands moved with the speed and skill beyond me.
Also debuting at 4 is Bringing Out the Dead. 監督はマーティン・スコセッシ、脚本はポール・シュレーダーとタクシードライバーのコンビが復活しました。ニコラス・ケイジが頭いっちゃう寸前の救急隊員に扮します。
You ever notice Frank Pierce is a man who wants to save people, and he's in the line of work where he can do that. He's a paramedic. He, I think, begins, although we meet him a little bit later in his career as a paramedic, but I think he began life as a paramedic with a feeling of a superpower, that he can heal, that he can save.
No! Larry, call for backup!
6-3 Zebra, 1085, 4th width, 44 and 8.
Oh, you didn't let me finish. We have rules against killing people on the street, okay? It looks bad. There's a special room at the hospital for terminating. It's a nice, quiet room with a big bed.
Move, stupid! You mean that?
Yeah.
Man, thank you, man. Wait a minute, how? How are you gonna kill me?
Well, you have a choice. You can have pills, injection, or gas.
Pills. Definitely pills.
It was on the tip of everyone's tongue. Can I be next? We just gave it a name. Gentlemen!
先週のトップから3位にダウン。デビッド・フィンチャー監督のファイトクラブ。エドワード・ノートン扮する退屈したエリートが仲間と秘密クラブを結成します。そのデンジャラスなクラブのリーダーは過激なアナーキストブラッド・ピット。
Welcome to Fight Club. The first rule of Fight Club is you do not talk about Fight Club. The second rule of Fight Club is you do not talk about Fight Club. Third rule of Fight Club, someone yells stop, goes limp, taps out. The fight is over. Fourth rule, only 2 guys to a fight. Fifth rule, 1 fight at a time, fellas. Sixth rule, no shirts, no shoes. Seventh rule, fights will go on as long as they have to. And the 8th and final rule, if this is your first night at Fight Club, You have to fight it.
Who's this? That's somebody I'm looking for. Pretty girl? Oh yeah, she's very pretty for a convicted murderer.
Staying at number 2 is Double Jeopardy. アシュレイ・ジャド扮するヒロインが夫殺しの濡れ衣を着せられて刑務所へ。それから6年が過ぎ、ついに仮釈放の日を迎えます。そんな彼女の保護監察官にトミー・リー・ジョーンズ。
This is your social security card. You will find gainful and sustained employment. You're not to carry a firearm or a weapon of any kind, especially a knife. Curfew is at 8:30. This is my cell phone number. Do not lose it. If you think there's a chance you will be even 5 minutes late, you will call me. I will have you picked up. You understand that? Any violation of these conditions, and your get out of jail free card will be revoked by me, and you will return to prison to serve the remainder of your sentence and maybe then some. Look right here. Is this a problem for you?
No.
Yes, it is. Do you want to tell me about him?
No.
お待たせしました。全米トップ10カウントダウン、いよいよナンバー1の発表です。
You read my book? No. Jordan has my book?
Quentin has my book? So you read my book too.
初登場でトップに輝いたのはベストマン。タイ・ディグズとニア・ロング扮する恋人同士が友人の結婚式に出席。ニアはこの機会に最近しっくりこない仲を修復しようと考えます。このロマンティックコメディの監督はマルコム・リー。
Tay Diggs, he just come off. I suddenly got a groove back. I thought he was a good, choice for Harper, who's just like this very conservative, staid individual who, is not too emotional, doesn't let his emotions control him. Nia Long is, talented and beautiful, and I think the great object of affection and desire for him, a great temptation for him to go after.
I feel like our opportunity has presented itself again. And I don't want us to miss out on it twice. Look, I know that this is a bit much, but I was just hoping that you would say yes.
Wow. How do you expect me to react to something like this?
I know. I don't even really know what I expect right now, but I know what I want and what I need. Let's just have our night and we'll see,
Robin is coming tomorrow.
突然ですが小畑さん、救急車って乗ったことありますか？
昔ね、1回だけあるんですよ。
あ、そうですか。
山寺さんは？
1回もないです。
でも乗せたことはあるでしょう。
そらそうですよ。飲み屋で喧嘩してね、相手の肋骨を2、3本バキバキって何言わせんですか。
皆さん今のは冗談です。
そうです。喧嘩したことありませんからね。
はい。
まあ救急車ってのはできれば乗らないに越したことはないんですけども、というわけで今日のエンディングは救急隊員が主役の映画なんですね。
はい。ニコラス・ケイジ主演の Bringing Out the Dead というね。
何しろ毎日ね、人の生き死にに向き合ってる大変な仕事ですからね。ストレスが溜まってきてある日プッツンしちゃうっていう話ですね。
はい。日本では来年公開です。では今日はこの辺で See you again on Cinema Cinema Cinema。
そこ行くと小畑さんストレスなくていいよな。
どうして？私だっていつプッツンするかわかりませんよ。
もともとあなた繋がってないから。